In another big story tonight, the governor of Oklahoma has put executions on hold after a convicted killer struggled for 43 minutes in the death chamber last night. 38-year-old Clayton Lockett had been convicted of shooting a 19-year-old woman and standing by as accomplices buried her alive. Here's Justice Correspondent Bob Orr.
Clayton Lockett was strapped to a gurney inside this Oklahoma prison. And at 6:23 Tuesday evening, he received an IV sedative, the first of a lethal 3-drug cocktail. 10 minutes later, a doctor declared Lockett unconscious, and medical technicians began injecting the final 2 drugs, one to paralyze Lockett and the other to stop his heart. Suddenly, Lockett twitched. KWTV reporter Justin Doherty was a witness.
So his upper body lifted off the bed, his head lifted off the pillow. Not at the same time. It kind of went in a pattern where his upper body would lift up, his head would lift up, and his right foot would move as well.
Lockett continued to move for 3 minutes. Then at 6:37, prison officials closed the curtains separating the death chamber and the witness room. Corrections Chief Robert Patton said Lockett's vein receiving the IV drugs had failed.
There was some concern at that time that the drugs were not having the effect. So the doctor observed the line and determined that the line had blown.
Patton stopped the execution, but a half hour later, Lockett died of an apparent heart attack.
Now, this is the second botched execution in 3.5 months. An Ohio inmate repeatedly gasped and struggled for 25 minutes before dying in January. Scott, executions in Ohio are also on hold.
Bob, thanks very much.